Hey, I'll give you 2 points if you sink that.
Well, you'll have to give me some pointers.
Hey, honey. Oh, I don't know if she's in a mood to say hi back. Her checkup went very well, though. She has no fever, and she's not really sore at all.
Good.
How are you? You look like you got something on your mind.
Well, Neil's in critical condition.
Oh, my gosh, I thought the new drugs were supposedly working.
Yeah, they were starting to, and then Joe took him off them.
Why did he do that?
So he could do the transplant
And he did it?
without consulting anyone.
Not even Frank and Courtney?
No, because he knew they'd say no.
So,
And Neil's worse?
Yeah, he's got pneumonia.
Oh, Scott.
so what about Joe?
Joe's suspended.
Oh, Karen, can you get Neil through this?
With test results like these? Excuse me while I go deal with this.
Kevin.
Joe,
How's Neil?
how do you think? Tina, a cup of coffee, please?
I did what was best for my patient.
Ex-patient.
Now, come on, will you just give me something, please?
His temp's up to 101.9. His oxygen saturation is down to 84%.
What did the chest x-ray show?
That the right lower lobe is back.
They dose him with the broad-spectrum antibiotic,
They're
right?
doing everything that they can, Joe.
God, if I could just see him,
If
you
you
know?
want to help Neil, stay away from him.
Tom and Becky went this way and that, far down into the secret depth of the cave, to a bewitching spring whose basin was encrusted with a frostwork of glittering crystals.
Courtney.
I know you can hear me, Frank. And as long as the story never ends, we won't...
Karen wants to see us.
Dr. Ho to pathology.
I have the new blood work and the x-ray results.
Okay. And?
I wish I had better news, but it looks like the pneumonia's back.
He barely survived that last time, Karen.
When he was stronger, now there's no way he can fight it.
What the hell was Joe thinking?
I don't know. Maybe he wasn't thinking. What he did sure does affect a lot of people, doesn't it?
Well, more than we can deal with right now. I think we're late.
Yeah, you know what? I bet Kevin has his cell phone with him. I'll call him and tell him we have to reschedule the whole thing.
Look at you, Lucy. You're like a nervous Nellie.
Well, because I'm not sure what his answer is going to be to us. We're not asking him a teeny-weeny little favor here, you know.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be yes. I just want to get one of my girls squared away. I just don't understand why Joe was so impulsive.
I know. I guess Courtney and Frank must be completely devastated.
I mean, you go through all the trouble to find a bone marrow donor, and then you waste it.
Wait, shh, please don't say that. I cannot bear the thought of Christina going through all of this for nothing. Don't say it.
Well, she came out of it fine. Look, she's happy and smiling, and now, I just wish I could do something for Karen.
Okay, I tell you what. Why don't I go on? We'll go meet Kevin. How about that? And then you stay here and do whatever you have to do, okay?
Okay. All right, I'll catch up with you later. I don't think Kevin's gonna need much convincing, but if he does, you can handle that. I mean, come on. Who would say no to that little face there? Huh?
Nobody. Nobody. Okay, we'll be okay. You go ahead.
Catch you later.
Bye, Daddy. See you later. Bye, Daddy. Bye, Daddy.
Oh, this must be the place where Suspended Doctors Anonymous meet, right? Yeah. Grant me the serenity to accept my mistakes, the courage to admit that I'm an idiot, and, of course, the wisdom to start looking for a new job.
Aren't you the same intern who gave a certain patient an unauthorized drug for months and months?
I knew the oath, didn't I? Besides, I agree with Cowboy Joe here. Do whatever you think will work.
Even if it means going against everyone else's opinions and breaking the rules?
If it's something you believe in, absolutely.
Stop riding me, Chris. I tried to save a kid's life, and now they won't let me see him. That's funny to you.
No. Sorry. I know how much you care for Neil. Took a big gamble. I hope it works out for you.
Hey. Hi, Joe. How's Neil?
It's a long story.
It's also none of your business.
I didn't deserve that.
No, don't take it personally. His privileges have been suspended.
Why?
He went ahead with Neil's bone marrow transplant without anyone's permission.
How's Neil?
He's in the ICU. Pneumonia.
He wasted Christina's bone marrow.
No, they can always do the procedure again.
Well, they're going to have to find a different donor because nobody is going to go near my daughter with a needle.
Julie, Neil may not live long enough for a second transplant.
Dr. McLeod to orthopedics. Dr. David McLeod to orthopedics.
Look at him.
It's the fever. We're giving him ibuprofen for the pain.
What if he rejects the transplant?
Oh, we're handling that with immunosuppressants.
But don't those make it harder for him to fight off the pneumonia?
It can. That's why we're using azithromycin.
That's how many drugs in his system, not to mention what interactions there are?
I'll check in on him again soon.
Oh, Karen. Thank you.
Dr. Brian Rosner to vascular surgery. Dr. Brian Rosner to vascular surgery.
So, this help, huh?
Not much. I should have stayed with him around the clock. Kept Joe away from him.
Frank, we
You know,
couldn't
it's like he was saying, Neil is mine. I decide if he lives or he dies.
He's your brother. Do you have any idea why he would do this?
I'm finding out Neil's not his son. I think something inside of him just won't let it be real.
So he's trying to prove he's still calling all the shots?
Hey. Doesn't help very much, but give it a shot.
No, you might hear. I wish I could just lose it completely sometimes. I do, but I can't. And neither can you. Okay?
He's never looked so weak.
It looks like he's even smaller, if that's possible. Like he almost isn't there.
Oh, hey, Karen, how are you? I'm gonna get some coffee. Is this coffee drinkable at all?
No, but the boiled flavor kind of keeps us alert.
Oh, man, this is really bad coffee. This is worse than Lucy's coffee.
Is it?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry I ran off on you guys before like that.
You're busy. How you doing?
Oh, I've been better. I just wish I had a magic potion to get rid of all of this for Neil.
Well, wasn't the transplant supposed to do that?
You know, we all panic when we think we're losing a patient. And when a patient is somebody that's so close to you, well, even the best of doctors can come apart.
Yes, but wouldn't you have done the same thing if you were in that position? Could you imagine yourself doing that?
You know, I don't know. It's not an easy call. I hope that I would do what Joe should have done and let the team we had on staff take over, but is he in a lot of legal trouble?
Well, facing a malpractice suit if Frank and Courtney decide to go down that road.
Considering how angry they are.
Shouldn't they be?
They both know Joe's a good doctor. It's just,
That he's hard-headed, that he's stubborn, that he...
yes. He insulted me as a doctor.
I don't think he meant to do that.
Well, maybe, but it still hurt. You know, when he was emptying out his locker, part of me was thinking, I am so sorry. And then the other part was thinking, you deserve this.
How do you feel now?
Like I want his opinion. Neil needs him and his support more than ever right now. And it makes me so angry that he's put all of us in a no-win situation.
Oh.
Want me to take over? I think you could use a break.
No, I don't need one.
Come on, what if he wakes up and sees you looking worse off than him?
Okay, all right. As long as you promise to keep reading, okay?
I just hope I can do the voices as good as you. Tom said, let's try some other way so as not to go through there. Well, but I hope we don't get lost. Hey, bud.
Joe?
Hey, there's a big pileup on the highway. They need me in the ER. Come on, I'll walk you out.
No, I'll leave when I want to. I promised Rachel.
You know, Julie, getting your life back doesn't mean you have to leave yourself wide open every Yahoo in town.
It's all right. I promise.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Lucy, hi. Hi.
She is even more beautiful than the last time.
Well, she is just getting bigger and a lot heavier, too.
Hi, Christina.
Say hello.
Hello. Hi, do you remember me? I'm Julie, your friend. Yes, hello.
Lucy, got a minute?
Oh, sure, Joe.
I was just finishing up. Bye, Lucy. Bye-bye, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Ta.
Oh,
That was Ta,
how
huh?
cute.
She's learning.
She's looking good.
Yeah, she's okay. I heard Neil's having a little bit of trouble, though.
Well, it's too soon to know how well the transplant worked, really.
Or if it worked at all.
So you upset at me, too?
No.
Well, Karen's a good doctor. She'll make all the right choices.
Yes,
yes. How's she holding up?
Well, it looks to me about the same way you are. I need to talk to Kevin. We need to talk to Kevin first.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Oh, sure.
Okay. All right. Hang in there, okay?
Okay.
Hello. Hi.
You both look especially chic today.
Well, thank you. You know, Christina does love her compliments.
So where's your partner in this mysterious matter?
Well, Scott is on his way, and as to the mysterious matter,
Yes.
well, let's just say it involves taking on perhaps a new identity.
A new identity. As in disguises, undercover work, maybe one of your, well, harebrained schemes.
Oh, well, yes, you may see it that way, but Scott and I sort of see it as an opportunity. You know, kind of a, well, just a way for you to maybe play a bigger, more special part in Christina's life.
Really? I sort of flattered myself that I already did.
Okay, good, then let's make it official. Will you please be Christina's godfather?
Her godfather? Wow, Lucy, it's an honor just to be asked. Well, what do you think?
The truth is out.
Why would you want to speak to my wife?
Because she's pregnant with my child.
And it will change people's lives.
You don't belong here. You never really did.
I'm not leaving without Michael. It's best that this child never knows you.
You get in my way, you're going to be looking at more trouble than you can handle.
General Hospital, ABC Daytime.
Are you sure you're thinking of the right man for the job? You know, Scott and I aren't exactly friends.
Well, except for the fact that as we went down the list of candidates, you were the one he picked. In fact, he was the one who came up with the idea because we want somebody for Christina who is loyal and fair and who really knows what's important and what matters in life.
Brave, clean, and reverent.
No, we're not looking for a Boy Scout. We want somebody, I want somebody irreverent. You know that. It's just somebody who knows how to show the people that he loves how important they are to him.
Fine, but are you okay with this? Considering how tangled up our lives have been.
Maybe that's why I'm so okay with it. Because we have been through so many things together.
You know, what you're asking is an awfully big commitment.
Is it too big?
I guess only time will tell. I'll give it everything I've got.
So that's a yes, right? It's a yes?
It's an absolutely.
Oh, Christina, look at you. She likes my purse better, but...
Yeah.
Do you hear that? Thank you. Thanks.
Did you hear it? He said yes. He said yes.
For their candles were not yet gone. I picked up where you left off. Tom and Becky, you're still lost in the cave.
Oh, well, Neil likes the scary parts. Dungeons, haunted houses, caves.
Well, then maybe you should do the honors. I could use some coffee.
He hasn't woken up.
No, not yet, but I want to be here when he does, so I won't be long.
Okay.
Right?
So, things, they're not looking too good for Tom and Becky. They're tired and they're hungry, and the cave, it's dark and it's endless. It's quite a cliffhanger, huh? And you gotta find out what happens. You just gotta. So you hang in there and I'll tell you, okay? Both held their breath and listened.
Dr. Cosgrove, 5566. Dr. Judy Cosgrove.
Hey there. You beeped?
5566.
I keep thinking it can't get worse, but it does.
Oh, slow down. What's wrong?
Lucy asked Kevin to be Christina's godfather.
Oh, well, he might not go for it.
Oh, he will. To drive me crazy.
You have to keep in mind that he has no idea you're Christina's mother.
And what happens when I am ready to get her back, huh? He has an official title to justify his actions. I could just hear him. It's not personal, Julie. I'm only protecting my godchild.
If it even comes to that.
Of course it will. With Kevin, it always does. He can't keep getting away with this.
Frank.
I'd really like to see Neil.
Tears you up, right? Not being able to help him? Well, now you know how the rest of us felt after what you did.
Oh, Daddy! Yay, Daddy! Hey, you.
Well, you asked him, huh?
Well, how can you tell?
Because he's smiling. Look at him. He's beaming over
Well,
there.
I couldn't help myself. I had to, but I did give you complete credit for the idea, didn't we?
She did, and I appreciate that. Well, I have to get going, but I trust you will keep me posted. What does one wear to a christening anyway?
Maybe something lacy.
No, one wears a suit, and I will call you when I figure out the color scheme for your tie.
Thank you. Please.
Thanks.
Hey, you. That's your daddy. That's your dad.
Hello. So, let's see. You gonna put Christina in spandex?
No, whatever I put her in, everything will be absolutely perfect.
Henry Collins?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to give you this.
Thanks. The obit page?
An explosive revelation
Lindsay changed the results of your fertility test.
is met with guilt,
You just ruined my life.
anger,
Did you think that I would be grateful? I love Lindsay.
and rejection.
I can't live here anymore.
Nora learns the price of truth this week on One Life to Live, ABC Daytime.